What if you could stay energetic, sharp, and healthy well into your 90s? Dr. Michael DeBakey, one of the world's greatest heart surgeons, did exactly that. He lived to 99, performing surgeries until the age of 97, all thanks to simple habits anyone can follow. No fancy diets, no extreme workouts, just practical choices that transformed his life. Imagine walking into your future with the same vitality. Ready to unlock these powerful secrets? Comment your city below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more life-changing advice. Now let's dive into the first and most essential habit that fueled Dr. DeBakey's remarkable longevity: movement. 1. The power of movement. Dr. Michael DeBakey's mantra, "Movement is life," was more than just a catchy phrase. It was the foundation of his incredible longevity and vitality. For him, staying active wasn't an obligation. It was a natural and deliberate part of his daily routine. Even in his 90s, he prioritized movement in simple yet consistent ways. Walking outdoors, climbing stairs instead of taking elevators, and tending to his garden were his go-to activities. These were not strenuous exercises designed for a short-term fix, but small, sustainable habits that kept his body resilient and his mind sharp for decades. Walking was central to his philosophy. Every day, Dr. DeBakey set aside at least 30 minutes for this simple yet transformative practice. He alternated between a slow and brisk pace, a method he believed was ideal for heart health and overall energy. This routine strengthened his circulation, reduced stiffness, and gave him a steady burst of vitality to tackle his day. Science today backs up these claims. Research shows that moderate physical activity, such as walking, can slow cellular aging, enhance brain function, and lower the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. Dr. DeBakey knew that exercise didn't have to be exhausting to be effective. He avoided grueling fitness routines, understanding that longevity depends on consistency rather than intensity. His activities were deeply rooted in daily life. He found joy in walking through his neighborhood, gardening, and climbing stairs. These were manageable, approachable actions that didn't require special equipment or rigid schedules, making them easy to integrate into even the busiest lifestyle. The key wasn't to burn out on exercise, but to create habits that would sustain him for the long haul. Even as his schedule remained packed with surgeries and lectures, he wove physical activity into every aspect of his life. He famously chose stairs over elevators and encouraged walking meetings, blending productivity with health. These small adjustments not only kept him physically fit, but also made movement a seamless part of his routine, demonstrating that even the busiest individuals can prioritize their well-being without sacrificing their commitments. The benefits of such habits extend far beyond physical health. Studies have shown that regular physical activity boosts mood, sharpens cognitive function, and helps combat age-related decline. By making movement a priority, Dr. DeBakey safeguarded his mental clarity and maintained the energy needed to pursue his passions, even as he aged. This approach is something anyone can adopt. Movement doesn't have to mean hitting the gym or following a strict regimen. It can be as simple as taking a walk in the park, dancing to your favorite music, or gardening in the backyard. Starting small is often the best way to build momentum. Consider beginning with a short walk in the morning or after dinner. If you typically rely on elevators, challenge yourself to take the stairs whenever possible. Parking farther from the store entrance or taking a scenic route on your errands are other easy ways to incorporate movement into your day. Over time, these small efforts compound, yielding significant health benefits and a sense of accomplishment. Dr. DeBakey's life serves as a powerful reminder that staying active doesn't require expensive gym memberships or punishing routines. Instead, it's about finding activities that fit your preferences and lifestyle, then committing to them consistently. His choices prove that movement is accessible to everyone, no matter their age or circumstances. What's remarkable about his approach is its simplicity. Walking, gardening, and climbing stairs, these are actions anyone can take, regardless of fitness level or access to resources. Yet, the impact of these choices is profound, as they build a foundation for long-term health and well-being. Dr. DeBakey didn't just move to stay fit. He moved to stay alive, vibrant, and engaged with the world around him. By embracing movement as a daily habit, you can take control of your health and add vitality to your years. Whether it's a 10-minute stroll or an hour-long walk, the important thing is to keep going. Dr. DeBakey often said, "Keep moving no matter your age," and his life is a testament to the power of that advice. While movement fuels the body, what you eat determines your longevity. Dr. DeBakey's nutritional philosophy was just as integral to his extraordinary life, and in the next section we'll uncover how his approach to food became a cornerstone of his health and vitality. 2. Nutrition as medicine. Dr. Michael DeBakey viewed food as fuel, a way to energize the body and sustain vitality, rather than as a source of indulgence or temporary pleasure. His dietary habits were simple, yet profoundly effective, revolving around balance, moderation, and natural ingredients. Instead of chasing fad diets or restricting himself unnecessarily, he focused on nutrient-rich, plant-based meals that supported his health and longevity. His favorite dishes were as wholesome as they were practical: bean soup served with fresh bread, baked fish accompanied by raw vegetables, and breakfasts of whole grain porridge or cottage cheese. These meals were light yet nutritious, providing steady energy without overloading his system. Dr. DeBakey was particularly mindful about avoiding large meals before bedtime, adhering to consistent meal intervals to maintain his energy and digestive health throughout the day. One of his golden rules for healthy eating was to minimize fried foods, saturated fats, and excessive salt. He famously stated, "Cut fried food and you add 5-7 years to your heart." Research today confirms the wisdom of this advice. Diets high in fried and processed foods are strongly linked to increased risks of heart disease, obesity, and other chronic illnesses. In contrast, a Mediterranean-inspired diet rich in whole grains, legumes, fresh produce, and healthy fats has been shown to reduce these risks significantly. Dr. DeBakey was also a strong advocate for portion control and mindful eating. Rather than eating large portions, he preferred dividing meals into smaller servings, often saving half of his dinner for the following day. This habit not only prevented overeating, but also kept him feeling light and energized. His diet philosophy wasn't about deprivation, it was about making thoughtful choices that enhanced his quality of life. To follow in his footsteps, start with small, practical changes. Swap fried chicken for grilled fish or baked chicken. Replace heavy cream-based sauces with light, flavorful dressings made from olive oil and lemon juice. Incorporate more vegetables into your meals, aiming for vibrant, colorful plates that are both visually appealing and packed with nutrients. Alcohol was another area where Dr. DeBakey exercised caution. While he acknowledged that small amounts of red wine might not harm some people, he believed that the risks of excessive drinking far outweighed any potential benefits. "It won't harm you in moderation," he said, "but in large amounts, it will kill you." By avoiding alcohol and other harmful substances, he protected his body from unnecessary strain, ensuring it could function at its best. One of the most empowering aspects of Dr. DeBakey's approach to nutrition is its accessibility. His advice doesn't require expensive superfoods or complicated recipes. Instead, it emphasizes whole, minimally processed ingredients that are easy to find in any grocery store. His philosophy proves that eating well doesn't have to be a luxury. It's a choice that anyone can make. Modern science has reinforced the importance of such balanced eating habits. A diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats not only prevents chronic diseases, but also supports mental health, boosts immunity, and enhances overall quality of life. It's about nourishing the body and the mind, creating a foundation for long-term well-being. Dr. DeBakey's dietary principles aren't about perfection, they're about progress. Start by incorporating 1 or 2 healthy habits into your routine and build from there. If you're used to eating fast food regularly, aim to replace just 1 meal a week with a home-cooked alternative. Experiment with plant-based recipes and discover how delicious healthy eating can be. Small, consistent steps can lead to significant changes over time. By treating food as fuel, Dr. DeBakey didn't just extend his life. He enriched it. His approach was never about restrictive dieting or denying himself the joy of eating. Instead, it was about finding balance, appreciating the natural flavors of whole foods, and prioritizing choices that supported his overall well-being. What's the hidden key to a healthy lifestyle? It's all about your daily routine. Let's explore how structure and discipline can transform your health and set the stage for a longer, more fulfilling life. 3. Structured routines for longevity. Dr. Michael DeBakey understood that discipline was the cornerstone of a healthy and fulfilling life. His daily routine was a testament to the power of structure and consistency. Rising at 4 a.m. each morning, he began his day with light exercises, simple but effective movements like squats, stretches, and pull-ups. These early activities set the tone for his day, awakening his body and sharpening his focus for the tasks ahead. Walking was another integral part of his routine. Whether heading to work or moving between tasks, Dr. DeBakey chose walking over driving whenever possible. Even in his later years, he preferred climbing stairs to taking elevators, turning everyday moments into opportunities for activity. These small, intentional choices became habits that fueled his remarkable vitality and longevity. He believed that routines build momentum for healthy living. Starting the day with purposeful actions creates a ripple effect, encouraging better choices throughout the day. A morning stretch might lead to healthier meals, while a brisk walk could inspire more physical activity later on. The key is to focus on consistency rather than extremes. Dr. DeBakey's approach wasn't about dramatic changes, it was about small, sustainable actions repeated over time. Modern research supports his philosophy. Studies show that structured routines not only enhance physical health, but also improve mental resilience, reducing stress and fostering a sense of control. When healthy behaviors become habits, they require less mental effort, making them easier to sustain even during challenging times. Dr. DeBakey's disciplined lifestyle highlights the importance of finding a routine that works for you. Whether it's a morning walk, a set of light stretches, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply and plan your day. The act of creating structure can have profound effects on your overall well-being. It's not about perfection or pushing yourself to extremes. It's about showing up every day, doing what you can, and letting consistency drive your success. His life serves as a reminder that small adjustments can lead to meaningful changes, transforming ordinary habits into the foundation for extraordinary health. But even the most productive routines won't matter without proper rest. Let's explore why sleep is the ultimate key to longevity. 4. The importance of sleep. Dr. Michael DeBakey firmly believed that rest was as critical to longevity as physical activity or nutrition. Find time to rest and your body will repay you with health, he often remarked. For him, sleep wasn't a luxury. It was a non-negotiable pillar of his well-being. It gave his body the chance to recover, his mind the space to process, and his energy the boost to tackle the next day. A consistent sleep routine was central to his philosophy. He prioritized going to bed early and waking up at the same time every day, ensuring his body followed a natural rhythm. This regularity not only improved the quality of his sleep, but also helped him wake up refreshed and ready to perform at his best. Modern science supports this approach, showing that irregular sleep patterns can disrupt the body's internal clock, leading to fatigue, memory loss, and even serious conditions like heart disease and weakened immunity. Dr. DeBakey's dedication to sleep provides valuable lessons for anyone looking to improve their health. Simple practices can make a significant difference. Avoid screens, such as TVs, phones, or computers, at least an hour before bed, as their blue light can interfere with the body's ability to relax. Establish a calming nighttime routine, such as light reading, listening to soothing music, or meditating. Most importantly, stick to consistent sleep and wake times, even on weekends, to maintain a steady rhythm. Sleep is often overlooked in the pursuit of health, but it's a powerful tool for longevity. Dr. DeBakey's life underscores its value, reminding us that proper rest isn't just about feeling good today. It's about securing a healthier, sharper, and more resilient tomorrow. Physical health matters, but what about mental sharpness and emotional resilience? Let's explore how Dr. DeBakey cultivated both. 5. Lifelong learning and emotional well-being. Dr. Michael DeBakey understood that a healthy life meant nurturing both the body and the mind. For him, intellectual curiosity was as vital as physical activity. Well into his later years, he remained an avid reader, delving into books on medicine, history, and philosophy. He regularly attended conferences and sought out new ideas, staying engaged with the world around him. This lifelong passion for learning wasn't just about gaining knowledge. It was about keeping his brain sharp and resilient. Curiosity, he believed, was the secret to a youthful mind. Modern research supports this idea, showing that continuous learning can slow mental decline, improve cognitive function, and enhance problem-solving skills. Whether through reading, learning a new skill, or exploring creative hobbies, mental exercise is essential for maintaining a vibrant mind as we age. Dr. DeBakey also understood the importance of emotional well-being. Stress, he believed, was a silent threat to health, but he faced it with humor and optimism. Laughter is the best remedy for stress, he often said, and he practiced what he preached by gifting his favorite comedies to friends and finding joy in everyday moments. Books, nature walks, and time spent with loved ones were his remedies for maintaining emotional balance. His example reminds us that mental and emotional health are just as critical as physical fitness. Take time to explore hobbies that bring you joy, reconnect with the things that spark your curiosity, and don't underestimate the healing power of laughter. A balanced approach to life, embracing both learning and joy, was one of Dr. DeBakey's greatest strengths. By caring for his mind and spirit as much as his body, he lived not just a long life, but a deeply fulfilling one. And you can too. Why not begin today? Dr. Michael DeBakey's life proves that longevity isn't about magic pills or extreme measures. It's about small, intentional habits. By moving daily, eating mindfully, maintaining structured routines, prioritizing sleep, and nurturing his mind and spirit, he achieved extraordinary health and vitality well into his 90s. His story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to start making changes that matter. Which of these habits will you adopt today? Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more inspiring advice. Remember, a long and fulfilling life starts with the choices you make right now. Let's make them count.